Dear citizens of Sweden, we are anonymous. Please give us your attention. The 99% have occupied Stockholm. This is one of the reasons. Corruption, Swedish people corruption sits deep within you. It is time to rid yourself of it. Operation Svenskcorruption. Anonymous Sweden demands that you must return the two journalist Martin Schibbye, Johan Persson uncovering Lundin Oil and Swedish Foreign Minister Carl Bildt involvement back to Sweden immediately. Lundin Oil provided both the reason and resources to the armed forces of the government of Sudan to wage war against civilians. The recent report confirmed that the Lundin Oil Consortium led by the Swedish oil company Lundin Oil had caused enormous loss of human lives and destruction of property in Sudan. Due to the oil exploration, over 10,000 people died and almost 200,000 were violently displaced. The start of oil exploration by Lundin in 1997 set of a vicious war in the area. The case of Lundin in Sudan could be taken as the most telling and convincing testimony of the link between oil and destructive civil wars in Africa. It is an incredible proof that greed leads to gross human rights violations and perpetuation of international crimes. Lundin provided both the reason and resources to the armed forces of the government of Sudan to commit crimes against humanity. The infrastructure built or commissioned by the consortium enabled the armed forces to reach the rural population and attack the civilians that lived there. Lundin signed the contract with the government for the exploitation of oil in the concession area called Block 5A that was not at the time under full government control. And all this happened at a time when some of the currently prominent politicians in Sweden, such as the Foreign Minister Carl Bildt, served as board of directors of Lundin Oil. Lundin signed the contract with Khartoum and proceeded with oil exploitation at the time when Sudan was in the middle of a civil war and the company was confronted with reports that their infrastructure was assisting international crimes. More disconcerting is a role played by Carl Bildt and company, who now claims to care about human rights violations in Africa and elsewhere. This brief is specifically concerned with the following. First, there should be an investigation into the role of the Lundin Consortium in the oil war in Sudan. Second, the leaders of the oil companies that make up the consortium and their respective governments should be questioned and interrogated, and are yet to account for their failure to act. Third, the victims have the right to compensation. Swedish government, this is your time to act. If you fail to do so, then we, the 99%, will act. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.